I faked being a janitor for 2 months at a Fortune 500 company. By my last day, I had access to everything. I was invited to executive meetings, had access to the CEO's office, and discovered exactly how vulnerable America's biggest companies really are. It started as a cybersecurity experiment for my master's thesis, Social Engineering Vulnerabilities in Corporate Environments. My professor thought it was too risky, but I convinced her it would be controlled per I'd document everything and never access sensitive data day one. I walked into Axiom Clylergy's wearing a generic blue uniform I bought online, carrying a mop and cleaning supplies. Security barely glanced at me. No ID check, no questions. Invisible people remain invisible. Week 1. I established my routine early mornings and late evenings cleaning executive floors. I learned names from desk plates, photos, and conversations. I observed security protocols. Most importantly, I smiled, nodded, and became part of the background. By week 3, executives were holding doors open for me. I was no longer questioned in any area people assume. If you are there, you belong there. The turning point came during month 2. I was cleaning near the CFO's office when I heard frustrated voices. Their presentation for tomorrow's board meeting had itches. The executive assistant was panicking. I can help. I offered jobs to work IT before you know. I gestured at my janitor uniform with a sad smile. 20 minutes later, I had fixed their PowerPoint and extra files. The CFO actually patted my shoulder. You are wasted in maintenance, Mike. Come see me if you ever want to discuss options. The next day, I was invited to observe the board meeting port to be on hand in case of technical issues. I sat in the corner in my janitor uniform listening to confidential financial projections for an $87 billion company. By week 7, I had access cards to every floor, the office alarm codes, IFACulatives, phone numbers, and my contacts, knowledge of upcoming acquisitions worth billions, physical access to unlocked computers, overheard countless passwords spoken aloud on my final day. The CEO's assistant asked if I could help set up for a video call. Alone in the CEO's office, I had access to everything: peered files, emails, handwritten notes about company strategy. I didn't look. That wasn't the point. Instead, I left my thesis on his desk with a note explaining who I really was. A cybersecurity graduate student who had just completed the most alarming corporate security audit that they never approved. 3 hours later, my phone rang. It was the CEO himself. You could have stolen everything, he said, his voice oddly calm. That's exactly the point, I replied. They hired me the next day, triple my expected starting salary as a security consultant, my first task training. Everyone from executives to actual janitors about security awareness. The truth is, hackers don't need sophisticated technology to breach your company. They just need a uniform, a competent smile, and the knowledge that humans are programmed to trust what looks familiar. The most dangerous threats don't look like threats at all. They look like the person you pass every day without really seeing.